Is that something that you would go along with? Have you any ideas on how you make the scheduling any better for the players?
I would say that every idea that you reduce a little bit the amount of games for the players, especially, would be nice. But there's not going to be change. There is only one solution to change something, but maybe all the players think about that, all the managers think about that. Is the players decide for themselves. The organization said, stop. We have to change something. And after FIFA, UEFA, and all the statements, they will maybe react a little bit, because this business, the show must go on. Without Pep, must keep going. But without the players, the show will not go on. That's for sure. So it depends on them. They decide if they accept, because it's a big business. We have a big salaries and everyone. Like the president of UEFA said to Jurgen and to me, don't complain because you win a lot of money. It's okay. So what can I say? So we will do the same job. So we start to play football in the streets, and without, just for the passion. And now I'm lucky. We are lucky to have here. But if I like to train, I will train everywhere, in the high divisions or low divisions. It's not about that. I love my duty, just to protect a little bit, to be more quality, more, and that. But it's going to completely the opposite. It's completely the opposite. So it's not that. Only the situation what happened in Spain with the women's team. The players decide we have to change something, and they change it. They did it. The women's teams is for the first step ever that they change something. The players decide we have something inside to protect the players, the future of the women's team, for the new generations. What the biggest legacy have done is that it's not talking about personal person or what they have to change. No. Talk something that is beyond the structure. We have to change it. They change it, not the federation. They say no. We don't make a step forward. We don't change something, but for the future generations, they did it. The women's team in Spain, they did it. I don't know, in the world football, the men's are able to do it.
Do you get the sense that players are thinking about their welfare more now than they ever had before? Because I remember Rodri said to us in the summer that he talked to the club about the amount of games that he played last season, that he felt that he couldn't do it anymore.
But the players sometimes complain, especially when you play all the time. When you don't play one game, after complain why you don't play. So the question is complain. But I think in general that the players maybe in the future will feel it. I don't know, because Afian Rodri is not here, or the players will play 60 games. So there are another ones that they can play. So it's what I said. I love to play good football games. It's just when it's a break, has to be a proper break. This is my point of view. So the players, when finish the season, have to. Always I put example for NBA. NBA play 18 games in, I don't know, a few months. But after have 4 months off or 3 months off, you don't play the finals, and you can regenerate it, the managers and everything, new ideas. And after full. The problem is full, and after have 3 weeks off. So it's for me it's a lot, but it's my personal opinion. I don't want to influence, because I'm not going to influence anyone. But I think it has to be the players. If the players want to change something, or football is the only ones can do it.
Hi Pep, it's a big day for Nunes tomorrow, going back to Wolves. What sort of reaction do you think he'll get from the Wolves crowd? Because the way he left, I think it upset Wolves a little bit, maybe.
Only I said when Matteo spoke with him about that is what the people say. What happened, that the no training session was not true. It was not his decision. But it had been said, had been told, and after that the people can say. But he said to me, I never ever said I'm not going to train. This is what happened to me. I know now was his player, now is a rival. Hopefully he's strong, to accept the situations and do it.
You've been very impressed with him since he.
Yeah. All of them, like I said to him, all the 4 or 5 players came really, really good.
And just one more, Pep. In Spain this week, Girona are top of the Spanish league. Do you fancy them in the Champions League next season, going up against your brother, maybe?
That will be a dream. Will be a dream for City Football Group, and of course for Girona. So far as it's not about for the fact they are top of the league right now, because at the end of the 7, games is not much. But for a team for Girona is good. The target is next season playing the Premier League. Always with the Premier League, the Liga. Always we thought that Girona can stay no up and down, up and down. Stay 4, 5, 6 years in the Liga, will be stable, every year stronger. Can be a stable team in the Liga, like I've never been before for many, many years. But the most surprised the most is the fact how good they are playing. So they are better every game than the opponents. They create more chances than the opponent. They concede less than the opponents, and the style is so attractive. The recruitment that they have done, the sport director, has been unbelievable, and the manager, I know him a little bit, is top class manager. So sooner or later will be one of the top teams in any league. So, and personally, like I have, of course, my brother there as a part of that, but a part of that, I have many friends there. He's a part of the group. We are more than delighted and happy. Hopefully, they can stay longer.
Pep, on the calendar issue, you were just talking about your love for the job, for football. When you see the prospect of a bigger Champions League, a bigger Club World Cup, every football institution trying to expand their own competitions, does it affect your passion for football at all?